of the Three Rivers is Acrisure Stadium. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our...
Eric Morris told me pregame, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Pittsburgh's offense will take the field first. And here comes the junior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in a phone booth.
A lot of room to the right. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Panthers will line it up on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Turner. Got enough for the first. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Line gets set. First down. In the red area, it's Turner. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line if this defense is on its heels. The Panthers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's in! Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he tacks on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Page. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Powell. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. To the air. It's Baker. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Powell. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Quickly out to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a product.
Pulls it on the option. Finding some room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Running inside, it's Jones. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll try the toss to the left. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Caught in the backfield. It's Keys. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Cowboys looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds his man. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Yates. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Rose. Back open in the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the option. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as his defense is making it tough. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Smashes it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Taken in on the right side by Coleman. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Complete, left side, Coleman. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, you'll take that completion.
He'll pull it down and run. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Makes a move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off play action on 1st down. Fires and picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Rose. Finds his man, it's Hicks. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And after that last completion left them with just a yard or so to go for a first down, how will they attack on 2nd and short? Got the back over the middle. There he goes! Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dumps it to the back. And that one's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Timeout is called. They let it get down to 3 seconds before stopping the clock, and they'll have a chance to put points up before the break. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the number 17 team, the Baylor Bears. And it's the home team engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Conference USA. Now over to your game inside Acrisure Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win.
And the Panthers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Page. Slips through the line. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Caught, and he's got room. Smashes through the tackle. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Cowboys! They take the lead with the 6.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. On the run, it's Ballard. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to throw, it's Rose. Gets rid of it. With the catch, it's Yates. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He's going to run. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Pitt.
And find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll run the counter. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Jones. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pulls and fired complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Turning it on. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the one. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw. It's Blows. Makes the grab on the left. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Finds him out of the backfield. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Splits the uprights. It's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Punts it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Wants to throw it again. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I'm a good play caller when I got a guy like this at the quarterback spot. Like, he's so adept at seeing where the space is, finding it, breaking through it. And Palmer, this isn't the first time he's made a play today.
No, you're right, David. And it's got to be frustrating for the defense because they knew with his running ability he was going to get his touches, and they knew they had to be able to slow him down from running the football, but they haven't been able to do that. When you've got speed like this guy has, and you can throw it the way he does, he just causes so many problems for you as a defensive coordinator. This guy is going to be a problem for any defense that faces him this season.
Looking to throw, it's Baker. He's got the tight end. Runs through a man, and he might have space. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Now the play fake. Got his man. Snowed under by the defense. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw again. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Now third and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got rid of it just in time.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long time. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Rose. Snagged in the middle. It's Hicks.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. This time he wants to throw. Here's a heat. Breaks loose. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. It's on target and complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Off the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to throw. It's Rose. Working that left side now. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds a tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They want that clock to run. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So the defense uses a timeout here. 2:08 remaining on the clock. They didn't want it to get down to the 2-minute stoppage. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Stepping to the right. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Baker. Setting up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got a man, it's Tease. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly.